of the pictures are people laughing, not just smiling, laughing naturally. People don't think they look nice when they're laughing, but I think people look the prettiest and the best. So I try to capture that. My favorite place to take pictures would be in a garden and a park, and the best things I like to capture are laughs. So when I was taking photos in the beginning for the yearbook, taking event photos, I was looking at other photographers and trying to learn what they knew. As I was trying to learn more, I discovered this one photographer. He's based in South Africa, I believe, and his name is Ed Venter. His pictures are so beautiful. They look like they're from this magical land. There's always sunshine, but the background is not blown out, and the greenery around them is clear. The bouquet is just perfect. Everything about this picture was perfect, and just seeing that inspired me to find my own. His style was sunshine, and I needed to find my own style. So I started this project at NJIT called Humans of NJIT. It's inspired by Humans of New York, because he goes to random people and talks about their deepest secrets or feelings, whatever it may be. So I tried to do that. And it turned out that I'm not only doing it because he did it and I need to talk about small talk or practice small talk, but people always talk about how NJIT is not a very, friendly or fun environment. And I think it's because most of us, we're very work-oriented and we know what we want in our life. So we come here, we do the work, and we leave. We don't sit there and talk about our problems and express too many feelings. And as I was talking to people, humans of NJIT, the students, I realized that everybody has such an amazing story. You just have to sit, talk, and listen. And so that's what I do.
I started performance art, I think 2 years ago. I was taking a contemporary theater class at Middlesex County College, and a professor there, Jess K. Smith, she was talking about contemporary theater issues, and we mentioned performance art, and the class as a whole seemed really interested in it. So she decided to give us a project, create a performance artwork. And so I did. I created this piece called Scratches, where it's based off a time I got molested at a college party, and kind of dealing with that feeling of guilt about it for some reason. And kind of purging that, because at that point I had overcome the situation. So I created this piece where I reenacted what happened, and then did the Russian knife game, where you stab at the empty spaces between your fingers with a knife, and every time I hit my finger, I'd take a razor blade and cut the back of my hand. But I got in a lot of trouble for it. I had to go to the Dean of the Arts and Sciences and explain myself, but that was the first thing I ever did with performance art. But these past 2 summers, both in 2013 and 2014, I've gone to Robert Wilson's Watermill Center out in Long Island, where I study and work with about 80 artists or so from around the world. And it's a lot of, we actually don't make a lot of art while we're there. We make about 3 pieces each if we're lucky, but it's a lot of just developing other people's ideas and doing a lot of general physical labor, which you'd be surprised how much you can learn about art from gardening, and just from how much you can learn about yourself from working on somebody else's work. And that's mainly where I grow and where I learn as an artist. In the future, I guess I see myself owning and operating a theater company. I'm very interested in theater, even as a performance artist, kind of combining the two, staging performance art in a theatrical way. Theater happening in gallery spaces. Just merging that. Hopefully hopefully making a living as an artist, not having to do much else, just be an artist and create work.